That's how we go live for Music Wednesday. And this week we have Shawnessy. Right? Is that your
You
name?
kind of looked at me like, is that who? Is that you?
That
I mean, we've actually met in person too, in real life.
I recall. Yes. That's why I'm wearing these shades, so you don't know how shady I may be being today.
Rolling the eyes.
What do you think about that?
You never know with you.
You never know.
That's what makes it interesting. So
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to borrow them?
Right now?
Yeah.
Would
No.
that mess you up with Shawnessy?
Yeah, right.
No,
Then I can
that's
tell
true.
when you're not paying
Okay.
attention.
We'll see. I
So-
mean, we'll see if there's something good to pay attention to.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, it's going to be like this all day.
so
Yeah.
Music Wednesdays. Welcome, everybody. We're
And it's-
Shawnessy Cargile.
see, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't been in the
Yeah.
studio yet, have
No,
you?
this is awesome. I've heard about it. I tried to come here and record, and they were like, you have to go to a class and learn all this stuff.
Oh.
So I still got to do that.
That's a
but-
lot.
Well,
yeah.
let's tell everybody while we're on that subject then. We're at the studio at the Chattanooga Public Downtown Library. Thanks to them for letting us do this. Thanks to Dynamo Studios,
Thank you.
Tyler and Elizabeth Orr, and Kessler's helping do all this sound.
Oh, I have an
Meredith Levine.
announcement too. Hold on.
We are so happy to be here. This is an
It's
awesome
like-
space.
It's like I need to interrupt you for a second
Yeah.
and make an announcement.
Squirrel. You don't have your microphone.
No. You reminded me of something. We have an announcement about the Levitt concert series.
Yeah. We should also let everybody know it's going to rain
There we
tomorrow,
go.
so they're moving it inside. They're still going to have it, but they're going to go inside instead of out on the lawn there at the
Yes.
Bessie. So same time, 5:30, still free, just inside. So
And
Thank
inside
you.
is great there too.
yeah, the
Nice
performance
stage,
space
good
is
setup
awesome.
space,
So,
yeah.
I filmed. Wasn't sure what to expect.
You didn't know who he was, did you?
I did.
You did? Okay.
I did.
All right.
Yeah, wow.
There
That's
we
good.
go. That's why I
That's
need my
good.
shades on.
How old are you? Are you old enough to have been around for Cool Mo D?
Old enough to know. Not better, but to know. Yeah. No, it was really fun. It was actually really fun.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool space. I mean, they
Uh-huh.
have the Bessie Smith strut, was in that
Yeah.
space, and
And
so
there's
outside. So
a lot of local folks around, like Odd Story Brewing Company was there. The kids from Barley, Cameron, I love him. He's so cool. So there's drinks, and then there were kid things to do, like you said. So I'm sure they'll bring it all inside. But I got a message from Mary Howard
Yep.
Abe this morning,
We did
so I'm
too.
going to
We
make sure
got
to
it
message
online,
it.
so.
Okay, cool.
What are you going to
Good.
play? Let's hear some music.
Yeah,
All
about
right.
you. About you.
If we could focus more on me right now, I'd appreciate it. I mean,
Sure.
Bessie Smith Cultural Center is great too.
Sure.
No, they are great. I've got some songs that I can play, that I can share.
Hopefully.
Um,
That's what we like to do here. Neither of us perform, so.
Excuse me.
Oh, you can, but you don't.
Right.
Gotcha.
so if you don't mind oohing and awing
Maybe.
a little bit, cool.
If
Just
it warrants,
feel it.
If it warrants
I've
it.
threatened
Yeah,
to do a
just
cartwheel in here. so-
whatever you feel. This is a real big oohing and awing song.
Okay. All right.
When all of the boxes have come off the tracks, and I know we won't be back this way again. It's funny, for so long I've held you so dear. I'm not sure how easy this break will be. You told me your story, you said sing along. You sang it so eerily clear. But someone else told me that love forces none to sing what they don't wanna hear. Over years that I've known you, you felt just like home. But I'm not sure that home's supposed to feel like this, dear. I've been told there's times that I'll yearn for this train. And though it may have hurt me, I'll search for the pain. You told me your story. You said sing along. You sang it so eerily clear. But someone else told me that love forces none to sing what they don't wanna hear. I'm through with your stories. I'm through with your lies. This world's not the end of my life. There's someone who saved me so I could sing clearly the songs that I'm supposed to hear. You told me your story. You said sing along. You sang it so eerily clear. But someone else told me that love forces none to sing what they don't wanna hear. You told me your story. You said sing along. You sang it so eerily clear. But someone else told me that love forces none to sing what they don't wanna hear.
Nice. That is an ooh and ah.
It is.
I didn't hear any oohing and ahhing,
Well, we're
though.
polite.
It's up
That was,
here.
That was
Yeah.
I didn't mean like, ooh, more like, ooh, ah. We should have clarified. We just didn't practice.
good
Makes you
stuff.
think about a lot.
Good stuff. Tell
Yeah.
me a little bit about your background.
Born in Alabama, Roll Tide.
Oh, roll tide.
Um,
I'm sure there's a lot of, yeah,
oh, well.
okay. Born in Alabama, my parents live in Georgia, went to elementary school, high school there, and then came to Chattanooga about 20 years ago to go to college, and then just stuck around. Loved the city, and especially once I moved downtown
Yeah.
and kind of got more involved down here and saw things that were happening and a little more diversity than what I had been used to in Calhoun, Georgia, where my parents live. And yeah, so just kind of have
What school? Which one? Where'd you go?
went to Georgia Cumberland Academy in Calhoun,
No, I mean,
Georgia,
here, you came
and
up here
then came here for school at Southern Adventist University.
Okay. That's what I wonder if it was Lee because of music. I know they have a really good
Oh man, they do have an incredible music program.
music program. Yeah.
It's very nice that you would
We need to visit there. Yeah.
today now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Film.
Well, there we go. Quick interview. Thank you
Thank
though for that
you.
song. Enjoyed
good
it.
film and music. But so you've been playing. You started playing around, obviously all this time. So
Right after high school. Well, in high school we had a band in my school.
A
Very,
band.
very big deal. I played tambourine, and that was it. All my friends played guitar, and so I tried to learn when they were playing, but it was worthless. And my dad plays guitar; he's always played,
Yeah.
and he taught me one day, and I never ever wanted to do it again. Although it was great, it hurt. Like it hurt your
Yeah.
fingers and everything.
My dad plays literally 24 hours a day. You can't watch TV or do anything.
There's
there.
always the
Nope,
guitar
that's it.
pulled out
but-
playing.
you could have been
God
playing
love
the
him.
tambourine 24 hours.
He's
a
actually
day.
he's
That
really good at voice, not a strong suit, but he's a really good guitar player.
Good guitar. Well, that's
But
needed.
I'm the same way. I got frustrated quickly. Yeah.
It took me like at least 30 minutes before I was like, that's it, never again.
Yeah.
So I really
me
persevered for a
alone.
while. I did play the tambourine though. The first time I ever played the tambourine in front of people, because the band had like, the drummer and guitarist and bassist and bongos, all this kind of cool stuff. And all I was doing was barely singing because I was real shy. Close my eyes. Like, I guess I still do now. I guess I'm so shy. But anyway, playing the tambourine, and I was nervous. I just played the mess out. I mean, killed the tambourine through that song. Like, playing like my life depended on it. Got off the stage when we were done because we were nervous about playing because it was at a small Christian boarding school and we had drums.
fun.
It was already kind of like,
They need that.
Exactly, you know. But it was the 90s. What did we know? And so, like, got down, sat back down, and was like, oh, man, I feel kind of nervous. We're talking. Like, do you think it went good? I think it went good. I think, oh, man, my leg is on fire. Went home that night, just a huge bruise, like a foot,
wow.
you know, circumference, radius,
The sign of a good
diameter.
time.
Oh, my
I think
word.
the Christian band is the only one that would have a tambourine. The only other ones I can think of are like Davy Jones or Sonny Bono, right?
Yeah,
You're about 30 years
Who
past
plays
that,
that?
in
that
a long
revolution.
time.
Christian bands would use
It's
it.
fun though.
Well, let's hear some more
Yep.
music. We're doing a lot of talking. and people out
Reminiscing,
there like to hear the
reminiscing.
music,
I know.
Sharing memories that we didn't have with each other.
making
I
memories.
think is always good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a song that I wrote for my niece when she was 3. She's 14 now.
Oh wow, what's her name?
Her name is Emma,
Emma.
and she's in school, but she might be on her phone right now on Facebook. So
course.
good chance she's
Yeah,
in
I need to
class
share it.
hiding. So she had a phrase that she would say when she was 3 that we didn't come up with. It wasn't on TV. She was 3. She wasn't really watching things. But she had a little phrase that she would say that just came out of nowhere, and we loved it. And we still use it today, like with my family. I'll get a text message that says this phrase.
Aw, that's cute.
I can't say it on air because it has cuss words in it. But it was so cute because she was, I'm just kidding.
You can.
She, she would say, "This is the best I ever had today." And so it would be like eating hot dogs. She'd be like, "Oh, this is the best hot dog I ever had today." And it was kind of this enthusiasm for the moment, and it was the best ever, but it was
Aw,
still
that's-
just for today.
Kids.
But we thought, like, oh, that's pretty good. There's a lot of things to be upset about and sad about every day, no matter who you are, if you feel for people or if you feel for things happening to yourself. And so I think we have to feel those things. We need to be empathetic. We need to embrace the struggle of life while also recognizing these beautiful moments, even if it's just right now today. So anyway, that was her little phrase.
The best cappuccino I've had today.
And that's not a diss to Mean Mug or wherever you...
I made it myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the best I've ever had. Today, she'll say. And this is the best I've ever had. Today, she'll say. She'll say. Well, 3 years is not a long time to be filled with so much wisdom. And 3 years is not a long time to be filled with so much smarts. And 3 years is not a long time for us to learn from her. 'Cause this is the best I've ever had. Today, she'll say. And this is the best I've ever had. Today, she'll say. She'll say. It's been just 3 years since she has come into our lives, and she has taught us more than we could ever hope to teach this little kid. Ooh, that's your part. Ooh, this is the best I've ever had. Today, she'll say. And this is the best I've ever had. Today, she'll see. Oh God, help us teach her Oh God, help us show your light. Help us not to take this thing you've given us and make it tried. Oh God, help us. This is the best I've ever had. Today she'll say, this is the best I've ever had. Today she'll say.
Very, very nice. I hope you are liking and sharing and encouraging your class to do so, Emma.
Is she
I mean, listen to
still-
the teacher.
Is she still that positive?
Yeah, yeah. And
Good.
she's had a lot of little twists and turns already
She's
for
a
her
woman.
life. Yeah, and so there's even more twists
Right.
and turns coming. But
Yeah,
she had a pretty serious surgery on her back
Aw.
this past summer.
she's doing okay.
But yeah, recovered pretty well from
Good.
that. And yeah, the first 5-6 years, it was my sister just raising her on her own.
Oh, wow.
And
Strong.
the guy, to use a kinder term, was definitely not in the picture. And so she's just a little fighter, a little survivor, and super positive.
Sure.
And, yeah,
Good.
It's good. It's a good way to be.
yeah.
Do you a lot of your songs, personal experiences like that?
Yeah, I have a very hard time, sitting down and being like, "Ooh, let's write a song." I just feel like writing a song today. It has to be
Something going
maybe
on.
something happened, but then there's plenty of things that happen. I'm like, man, that was crazy. I should probably write a song about that. Oh, I'll take a nap. Every Monday night, I get to host an open mic at the Well. If you're on Facebook, open
the
mic at the
Well?
Well, and there's
Where's the
poets.
Well?
The Well is just down here on East Main Street. It's a church,
Uh-huh.
but then we do just an open mic, poetry, music open
Okay.
mic.
Mondays?
Yeah, where
Every
is
Monday
it?
night.
I'm not familiar either.
Used to be Loose Cannon,
Okay.
and so
Oh, okay.
it's
Yeah.
in that space.
By
Gotcha.
Takiri Jalisco. Kind of.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, right down
Cool.
from there, right next to Wayne Rama
Yeah.
So
There
yeah,
are.
Rossville Avenue.
Awesome.
Boulevard. Yeah.
Rossville Avenue.
Uh-oh.
I mean, yes, not to be confused with Rossville
Rossville
Boulevard.
Avenue.
Yeah.
Not the boulevard.
Yeah, not the Boulevard.
The boulevard, as they
Very
call it.
always knows.
But there
Right.
are 7 or 8 poets that come out every Monday night and share, and so they'll, something happens, personal life or around us, and they respond and write like incredible poetry, and I'm like, man,
Awesome.
wish I could do that, but.
Yeah.
Is that the poetry group like Genesis and?
So he has a group too, Words in Gray.
Okay, this is
Yep.
a different group.
They do
Okay.
some workshops.
Okay.
We've done a couple things together over time, but
Cool. I
it's
love
a separate.
He's
Yeah.
back from LA.
Yeah, he's great. I saw him
Yeah.
walking the other day.
Me too. He's always
Al-
walking.
Always walking.
Uh-huh.
He's easy to pick out too. Isn't he?
He's cool.
All right, so let's do another one. Let's do another one, and then we'll talk about where else they can see you besides at the
Mean
well.
Mug, besides Mean Mug.
Yeah, that's a good place.
I
All right.
know.
Yeah, do another one, and then
Just
we'll talk a
eating
little bit
food
more.
and-
Get some
It's
more
my
music
office.
Okay. Okay, well, this is not my song, just a cover of a song. And then if we have time, I can finish out with a song that. This is by Sufjan Stevens. He's pretty good. He's all right. If he stays real dedicated, he's got a future somewhere. I fell in love again. All things go, all things go. Drove to Chicago. All things go, all things go. We sold our clothes to the state. I don't mind, no, I don't mind. I made a lot of mistakes in my mind, in my mind. I drove to New York in a van with my friends. We slept in parking lots. I don't mind, no, I don't mind. I was in love with the place in my mind, in my mind. I made a lot of mistakes in my mind, in my mind. You came to take us. All things go, all things go to recreate us. All things grow, all things grow. We had our minds set. All things know, all things know. You had to find it. All things go, all things go. And if I was crying in a van with my friend, it was for freedom from myself and from the land. I made a lot of mistakes. 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 You came to take us. All things go, all things go to recreate us. All things grow, all things grow. We had our minds set. All things know, all things know. You had to find it. All things go, all things.
All right.
Very good.
Very nice.
Well, thank you.
I like the range of your voice.
Oh, thanks.
Too.
That's cool. Shawnessy Cargile, folks, in case you're just tuning in, that was great.
Appreciate it.
You host the open mic on Monday night at the Well. Where else can people find you?
And then every Thursday night over at my favorite restaurant in town, over at Puckett's.
Passion behind that.
Yeah, good people
Okay.
over there, over at Puckett's. Play every Thursday night with a friend of mine, Jeremy.
Jeremy who?
Jeremy Sharp is his name. He plays stand-up bass. Gonna have him come in today, but he has to work. He has a real job. Couldn't get off.
Work is for jerks.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get
Is that
that
a
in the
hashtag
calendar.
work is for jerks.
So,
So,
okay,
yeah.
The old
Thursday.
photographer and I, Christian, Bruce, we used to drive around working and say that.
Work is for jerks.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
he's
Christian. Yeah.
a Christian. Online? Can people find you online or?
If you go on reverbnation.com and then my name, which good luck, you know.
Yeah.
Shawnessy Cargile on Reverb Nation. It has some recordings on there that different things like that. And actually, then this Sunday, get to play over at the Chattanooga Market
Oh yeah,
at 12:30.
that's fun.
It's
I like the
Beast
market.
Feast too. Be a big day.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
it?
Beast Feast, isn't that this week?
What is that?
Beast feast. You know,
It's a-
where you feed the
Was that
animal,
last-
live animals, wild.
No,
animals?
it's
Nope.
a cook-off. That was last week. I think it's
Oh.
coming. I don't.
I know.
Can't keep up with the calendars anymore.
I'll have to remember that in the market. Put it on my calendar. Kids like going there.
To the beast feast.
It's
Or just the
I'm sure they
cal-
would
okay.
love going to the Beast Feast, but the
Feed
market-
lions.
the
It's
market,
great,
Yeah.
and the market's good too.
Yeah.
Right.
So we get to play there with a couple friends.
A lot of people
This
are staying in
weekend.
town this weekend, so
There's
you're
a lot
here.
going on. There always is. Festival season starts.
Yeah.
Give a plug while we're talking about that. Susan Pierce has done a great job. The festival lineup comes out in Sunday's paper. So
Cool. Yeah.
We were saying Puckett's Thursdays
Yes,
and the Well
festival season coming up.
and Reverb Nation, Shawnessy Cargile.
Shawnessy
look for
Cargile
you.
there.
Okay. You're going to do one more for us, right?
I can.
Please
Yes.
do.
You're capable.
If the camera will allow
If
us.
it'll stay with us.
Mevo.
Now, hopefully, we got the sound right. We've been working very hard. We know
Barry
it's
has been
tough,
working very
but
hard.
Hopefully, we got it. So
It's driving him crazy.
it's yes.
I picture him like Doc from Back to the Future whenever he tells me he's working on it.
You would have thought that yesterday
Yeah.
when I had all the wires.
I'm
everywhere,
just
but
running around like.
Frantically.
I think we got
No,
it.
not a
it's
care in the
there.
world.
But we want it to sound good for people like you that come
Yeah,
in and
that's
play.
good. Thank you for that
so,
dedication.
yeah, I worried about it. So anyway, I hope it sounds great because
We hope so.
it's been good sitting here. So
Yeah.
what are you going to take us out with?
Where are you from, Barry?
Indiana originally.
Indiana. That's ironic because I have a song about Chattanooga.
Well, we
So-
moved here in 68, 70
okay,
basically.
wow.
So this is home.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's not ironic. There's really, I just couldn't think of a good segue
The
into.
word irony and ironic is just a weird word.
It
Doesn't
doesn't always mean
actually
what people
apply.
think what they
No,
think it means.
I
It's
know.
not the same as coincidental. But anyway,
Right.
Chattanooga.
This is the song,
place.
the song called Chattanooga,
Okay.
full of irony, just so much irony.
Shaughnessy is full of it, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It snowed, only a few times over the last 20 years that I've lived here. But one time was in January, right before I was moving from here to go to Pennsylvania for 4 years to work. And so just felt like very inspired that day, seeing the snow, knowing I was about to leave pretty soon. So wrote this, and then when I moved back, it was right as the tragedy happened in South Carolina with Dylan Roof coming in. And then shortly after that, then we had our own incident here in Chattanooga with the officers, the Fallen Five. And so kind of all those things combined to add a verse to this song.
A storm.
Yeah. So anyway. Chattanooga, one of the sweetest names that I've ever known. Chattanooga, one of the only places I've called home. I see the mountains rise so high. The sun outside today is so bright. The people here make up my life. They make up my life. Chattanooga, many people, many thoughts call this home. Chattanooga, some of us think, some of us don't belong. The city has built its strong walls. Eventually, well, they may fall. But the people here are the backbone. They are the backbone. Chattanooga. You didn't raise me, but I've learned so much here. Chattanooga, you aren't a loved one, but I hold you so dear. The last few years have gone so fast. I can't believe it may not last. I'd like to raise a family here. Raise a family here.
All right.
There we go.
That's all I got to say about that.
Very nice song to Chattanooga.
Well, cool. It's been fun.
It has. It's been
Yeah,
fun.
this
And-
wasn't nearly as bad as I thought.
No?
Yeah, much better
Yeah,
than
the
I thought it
grilling,
would
the
be.
grilling comes.
Yeah. Oh man.
The bright
Yeah.
lights.
Sweating and the heat.
I even took off my shades.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed.
Yeah, I didn't see very many eye rolls. That's why I kept my eyes closed
I noticed.
almost the whole
I
time.
noticed too. Yeah,
It was
it happened.
great.
It happens.
It's good fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Shawnessy,
And
thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Sorry,
thank you.
sorry
No,
about
thank
that.
you.
Thank you. You know, Danimal shout out, T-shirt, Music Wednesday stickers.
Don't forget the Bessie. It's going to rain. They moved it inside,
For the
so it
Levitt
is happening.
series,
The Levitt
yeah.
series tomorrow, 5:30 at the Bessie inside.
We need to start carrying the stickers around more too. I used to hand them out more.
I have them. I just forget to give them out.
Okay.
I'll give you one.
I'd like to
Alright.
have one. Yeah. Hope to-
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll have a good hump day, right?
Yep.
Oh, drag bingo tonight. Tiana at the Honest Pint. More people need to go to that. It's really cool. It's chill, laid back. Have you heard of it?
Drag bingo.
Drag bingo. So
Those two things, I guess, go together though.
beautiful
Obviously.
drag queen from Chattanooga.
Okay.
Tiana Montes. She hosts every Wednesday. It starts at 9. They do bingo 9, 10, and 11. And it's just one of the like those cool unknown things that are going on at the Honest Pint. And it's just super laid back and fun and cool. So
I'm guessing
out.
it's different than the bingo when I was at the Bradley County Senior Center.
Yes.
And I did an epilepsy presentation. Then they're
it's
like,
different.
no, we got bingo. I'm guessing Tiana
it's different.
was not
She turns it up.
there. Okay.
All right, cool. And let us know about stuff like that. That's what we're trying to show you guys cool and interesting things that you might not know about. So message me, private message me, or some of you find my cell phone number, so go ahead and keep texting me too. Yeah. Okay. I know. I invite it. It's fine. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.
Very natural exits from